What if I told you that our most cutting-edge inventions aren't actually new? We like to think of history as a straight line of progress, but the deeper we dig, the more we find evidence of a circular history. From precision stone cutting that defies modern lasers to batteries found in 2,000-year-old tombs, the fingerprints of an advanced, perhaps non-human intelligence are everywhere. Today we're looking at ancient alien technology that isn't just sitting in a museum, it's being used, refined, and rediscovered in the world of today. In 1901, sponge divers exploring a Roman-era shipwreck off the Greek island of Antikythera made a startling discovery. Amidst the scattered statues and pottery, they recovered a lump of corroded bronze, initially dismissed as a worthless rock. For decades it sat in a museum, its secrets locked away by time and salt water. It wasn't until scientists applied modern imaging techniques like high-resolution X-ray tomography that the true nature of this artifact was revealed. Peering inside the calcified fragments, they uncovered a breathtakingly complex system of at least 30 interlocking bronze gears. This was the Antikythera mechanism, a 2,000-year-old analog computer. Its purpose? To model the cosmos. With terrifying precision, it tracked the positions of the sun and moon, predicted lunar and solar eclipses using the Saros cycle, and even marked the 4-year cycle of the ancient Olympic Games. It was a portable, mechanical universe. The sheer sophistication of this device raises a profound question. This level of intricate gear complexity, this miniature clockwork cosmos, wouldn't reappear in the historical record until the great astronomical clocks of 14th century Europe over 1,500 years later. How was this knowledge lost? The most astonishing part is that its core principles never truly vanished. The mathematical heart of the device is a system known as differential gearing. Today, this exact concept is fundamental to modern engineering. It's the heart of your car's drivetrain, allowing the wheels to rotate at different speeds when you take a turn. Without it, driving would be nearly impossible. We see it in advanced robotics and industrial machinery. We didn't invent this elegant gear system. We just rediscovered it, echoing the genius of ancient minds. This incredible leap in technology, followed by a millennium of amnesia, has led some to speculate. Could the blueprints for this clockwork universe have been an inheritance? A legacy handed down from a forgotten chapter of human history? Or perhaps, as some theorists suggest, from the gods who mapped the stars long before humans could write? In the 1930s, during an excavation near modern-day Baghdad, archaeologists unearthed a peculiar set of artifacts. Dating back to the Parthian period, roughly 2,000 years ago, these small terracotta jars seemed unassuming at first. But inside, they held a strange and specific arrangement, a copper cylinder, and suspended within it an iron rod, both held in place by an asphalt plug. For decades, their purpose remained a mystery, with many dismissing them as simple storage vessels for sacred scrolls. But the specific construction, a deliberate separation of two different metals, hinted at something far more advanced. This is the classic design of a galvanic cell, the fundamental building block of modern batteries. The theory is simple. Fill the jar with a common acidic liquid from the era, like grape juice or vinegar, and a chemical reaction begins. The two metals act as electrodes, and the acidic liquid serves as the electrolyte, creating a flow of electrons, a measurable electric current. Modern replicas consistently produce a small but steady voltage, typically between half a volt and 1.5 volts. While a single jar wouldn't power a light bulb, connecting several in series could generate enough energy for a specific delicate task. The leading hypothesis: electroplating. By using a gold salt solution, this weak current could be used to deposit a thin, even and durable layer of gold onto a less precious object, like one made of silver. This process, known as gilding, would have been an incredibly valuable trade secret. This isn't just a historical curiosity, it's the direct ancestor of the electrochemical processes that define our modern world. Every smartphone circuit board, every corrosion-resistant part on an airplane, and countless pieces of high-end jewelry are made using this exact principle. The scale and precision have evolved, but the fundamental science is identical to what may have been practiced in a Parthian workshop 2 millennia ago. If ancient artisans were indeed harnessing electricity 2,000 years before Benjamin Franklin flew his kite, it fundamentally changes our perception of the past. It forces us to ask, was this a forgotten invention, or a piece of a much larger lost body of scientific knowledge? For centuries, we've wondered how the Egyptians moved 70-ton blocks of granite. But in 2026, many materials scientists are looking at a different theory: geopolymerization. The tech. Instead of carving stones, they may have poured them using a sophisticated chemical slurry that hardens into synthetic rock. The modern use. We are currently using this alien logic to develop eco-concrete for Mars colonies. By using local soil and chemical binders rather than transporting heavy materials, we are recreating the pyramid-building technique to build the first structures on the Red Planet. At Puma Punku, the stone blocks are cut with laser-like precision, featuring perfect 90-degree internal angles. The ancient tech. There are no tool marks. Some researchers suggest acoustic or sonic drilling, using sound frequencies to soften stone. The modern use. In 2026, NASA and private mining companies use ultrasonic drills to penetrate hard rock with minimal heat. This tech allows us to slice through the toughest materials using vibration rather than brute force. The exact method some believe the gods used to build the megaliths of South America. As we stand at what we believe is the pinnacle of human achievement, surrounded by our digital world, a profound question echoes from the distant past. Are we the smartest generation to ever live, or are we just the latest to pick up tools that were left behind? This journey through time has shown us that the narrative of linear progress, of a steady climb from primitive to advanced, might be a comforting illusion. In its place, a more cyclical, more mysterious story emerges, one of knowledge gained, lost, and found again. We've seen the ghost of our own differential gears in the intricate clockwork of the Antikythera mechanism. We've witnessed the foundational spark of modern electroplating in the humble clay jar of the Baghdad battery. We've touched the blueprint for sustainable, next-generation construction materials within the chemical makeup of ancient geopolymers. And we've heard the high-frequency hum of our most advanced sonic drills in the impossibly precise cuts left in granite millennia ago. The secrets of this hidden inheritance aren't buried in the sand, waiting for a dramatic discovery. They are all around us, hiding in plain sight. They are pulsing in our power grids, rotating in our engines, and forming the very foundations of our cities. This isn't about attributing these marvels to extraterrestrial visitors. It's about acknowledging a profound and perhaps uncomfortable truth. Our ancestors may have possessed a sophisticated understanding of physics and engineering that we've only just begun to rediscover and appreciate. Their legacy is a silent challenge to our own perceived superiority. It leaves us with a tantalizing thought experiment. The question: if you could ask an ancient architect or engineer one question about their tools and techniques, what would it be? And more importantly, are you ready for an answer that could rewrite history? Share your question in the comments below. I'm genuinely curious to see what you'd ask. And if you want to continue exploring the forgotten technologies of our ancestors, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the technology of the gods. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.